going to show you the second part of the Big Rob Fitness shoot interview. And he goes after Jonny Bravo. Kind of fucking hard here. Jonny Bravo. Come on, Rob. It's Jonny Bravo. We love Jonny Bravo. We also love Big Rob. We love everybody. Hey, also, we love our newest title sponsor for the Thursday AMA show on Instagram Live, antabolic.com, ANT-abolic.com. Anthony Tedesco. This is a guy who's a subscriber to the magazine. He enjoys what he's seen in there, watches the shows, has his own company, his own business. He reached out to me, and we made a nice fucking deal where he is the title sponsor every week on the Ask Me Anything show that's on Instagram Live and also goes up on this Muscle Sport TV YouTube channel. So thank you so much for joining as a sponsor. And, of course, thank you for being part of the family before that, Anthony. It just goes to show you, people fucking like what we're doing here. And I just think it's great. If you have a business, I got fucking low prices. Anthony's fucking experiencing right now. He's got all these great coaching and meal plans online. Also, they have a pre-workout that you can pick up over there too. So make sure you check out those boys at antabolic.com. But we're going to be back after this quick break with the Big Rob Fitness shoot interview. We're also going to hear from more of our hosts right here on MSTV. One of them being our buddy James Norris, Handi Capable Fitness. And the Nose Knows talks about surgery, blood work, and steroids. We'll be right back after this quick break with Big Rob. Okay, let's switch gears and we'll hit Jonny Bravo now.
Okay.
All right. Now we were supposed to do a three-way, you, I, and Jonny. I was trying to do. I went up to him. No, I know, but I'm trying to get there. Now I was trying to do a Trump Kim Jong-un summit with you guys. I was trying to make a little joke and use the comparison. Like our summit was more important than the North Korea USA summit. Yeah. To get you and Jonny to bury the hatchet. But Jonny, he hasn't even been able to give me any details. He just says, I can't do it. He won't really say much about it. So it's kind of confusing me. Can you maybe fill in some of the blanks?
What can he do, did he say?
He can't. He says he can't do a video with me and you. He says, I can't do it. And he really didn't really give me much details on it. And I don't know why.
Yeah. Well,
what's going on? Now, what's going on with the whole thing with John and you?
There's going to be a restraining order put on him. Also, there's a civil lawsuit. He may have received it, and he promised the FBI that he was going to take down those videos. Now they're looking into other things. The fool, he's not the most innocent guy. You know that, Joe? Let me tell you something. You know he bought. You know those computers he said they bought for $50,000, sold them for $450,000.
I'm not familiar with that. Okay. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, the guy's someone that someone should stay away from. Let me tell you what else. You know how he's saying that I'm autistic and my dad supports me and all this, my family. Usually when you have an autistic kid, I seen when you and him were talking. And I don't think I'm Rich Piana. And I don't want to be Rich Piana. Do you remember he said that I think I'm Rich Piana?
No, I don't think you're Rich Piana, and I don't think you're autistic either.
Okay, good. Thank you. So his dad's worth $4 million. Okay? And
is he single? I'll marry him.
I know. Shit, I would too. But, yeah, his dad's Alan, okay? And now John, John gets a lot of money from him. John has this, we know everything. John has this thing called Tony Pranks and some software, petty stuff. If John was working and making that much money, do you think he has enough time to harass people? He's been sending me harassing messages. He is going to be in big trouble. He's going to put himself in jail. He's going to expose his sister Christina Brody, who's married to Robert. They live in New Jersey. And we are going to make a video on, we'll call it Christina Bravo, okay? Just like he said, it's not my wife. And it's going to be a great sex tape. It's going to be a great sex tape with Christina Bravo.
What do you mean sex tape?
Basically what he did to my wife.
Oh, I got you. All right.
Okay, so this is coming up. And then it's going to be Christina Bravo because,
all right.
There's no Christina.
Now,
okay,
you're saying that there's a restraining order that you're going to put on him where he can't contact you and do things about you, but you can't antagonize and do things against him if you're going to be following the restraining order, if they're going to believe that you require one.
Well, I think he had spoke to the authorities and they told him what to do and he's not doing it. And he's also sending me messages to my videos still. I think that John that's messing up with his head. Okay, I know he does a lot of marijuana. He says he's used ecstasy.
What's the matter with you? What do you want me to pay for this shit? I'm not paying for it.
I didn't say a thing. Jimmy was so pissed off he didn't even say goodbye.
Stop with those fucking drugs. They're making your mind into mush. You hear me?
I think he's doing something that's messing with his mind because if he would not be sending me messages and keep doing it or not, if the FBI told you to do something or they're good, you would do it.
What are the messages that he is saying what are the messages he's sending you? What kind of messages are they?
The last one was something like this piece of something still making videos or whatever. It's not his business.
Now you're talking about comments on your YouTube or messages on comments
YouTube.
On your YouTube. And how do you know it's him? It's under his account?
Oh, it's him.
It's his.
I send everything to the people I'm working with. Yeah, I'm obsessed with getting him put in jail and getting him in trouble.
Hey, fuck him. Fuck him in the ear. What are you talking about? Fuck him in the other ear, that son of a bitch. Did I ever bust his balls? Did I? I could have dropped the dime a million times, and then I wouldn't have to pay tickets.
Call the cops. You're talking crazy. Stop it now.
On what charges, though, Rob? What charges? If let's say you were granted a restraining order, and he's abiding by it, he's not making videos like he was, and he's not. What is he doing wrong that he's going to have legal issues moving forward?
The attorney and the FBI asked to take these harassing videos down. It's harassment. Okay.
Did he take them down?
No, he didn't. Okay. And you're going to see that he's involved in other things. Let me tell you this, and you probably don't want to hear this too. I promise you this, and do not edit this. And this is the honest to God truth.
I don't edit people's words. No, go right ahead.
For a fact, officials told me that the shit he came up with, the WFN bust, he fucking came up with that paperwork. He never got a computer from this Rodriguez. They would not release anything like that. And I know for a fact, 100%.
I don't have anything to either side of that to refute
What part of taking down the videos didn't he understand, and to leave me alone doesn't he understand?
Now, what did the FBI get involved for? Now, if I can see if you're going to go to your local police department and you're going to say a guy's doing harassing things online, and it's aggravated harassment, which is a misdemeanor, and what made the FBI get involved?
They probably seen more what's going on than you're going to see. You're going to see. I'm not going to say more than that.
Did you contact them yourself?
I'm not going to say. I can't say.
Okay, no.
I plead the fifth.
Listen,
but I know that he's going to be really surprised. I cannot wait.
But not taking a video down that he was told to take down, I don't know if that's going to land someone in jail, Rob.
I think there's some other things going on.
Like what? I mean, I can't speculate because I don't have no idea what you're referring to.
I'll just tell you right now, the FBI told me not to say anything. They told me from day one not to even, let them do their thing.
Look at me. Never rat on your friends, and always keep your mouth shut.
Okay, so that with John, that's done. I want nothing to do with him. Is he going to be happy if I make this video that say, would he like someone doing that to his mother or his mother Michelle or his sister Christina, who lives in New Jersey, who's a digital designer.
Now, I could see where you got a hard on because of the video that he made. That was,
yeah.
I can understand that. I can understand that. But now, what you're doing now is you're antagonizing. You're even during our exchange, you're giving out information that I wouldn't want out there if I were John. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, like I said, if you contacted authorities and they're giving you court paperwork saying that he can't have contact with you, you also have to.
Anything. They told me just do not do. You know, I'm so tempted to do.
But just what you did now is not following their instructions. Just by you saying that now, his sister and his mom's Michelle and his sister, and you're going to make a fake sex tape that's going to insinuate that she's.
I'm saying, well, if it's Brah, won't even use her. Just like he told the FBI that wasn't my wife, he used some other name. You know, that's not right. You know, let me tell you what else. Her dad just died a few days after she came back burying her father, and he knew that. I texted him several times. I told him. He that is a low class person. I would not want to be associated with him. He's a very low class person. He's a user to Jason Genova. He has Jason Genova. He's given him $5 and $20 to say Jason comes on, and I think it's very funny. Oh, Big Rob is crazier than me. He bought his Lebanon girl from his wife. Oh, that's horrible. The guy doesn't even know what he's saying. Jason doesn't know what he's saying. He's just trying to remember what John told him to say. So,
I just, you know what? I think if you're going to start doing stuff to go on the offensive against John when you put a restraining order against him, I think that's another thing that's not fucking cool.
I was told by the authorities, by the FBI, I'm just telling you, and my cousin, do not do anything. But you know, you already saying you're gonna do things. You haven't planned out. You're giddy over it, Rob. You can't wait. You're chomping at the bit. He should take down the FBI told him, take down those videos and stop. Not doing it. It's like, stop it, John. Stop it.
Stop
it. Stop it. Let me tell you. So the guy doesn't lie, right? He doesn't lie, but he's on the phone. He's on the phone with me, taping himself, and I'm asking him like, "Are you taping?" He's like, "No, I'm not taping you."
Well, like I said, I think I said it when we had the other interview. If he's in a single party consent state, he doesn't have to say he's taping you, and he could actually deny it as long as he's agreeing to the conversation being taped. Single party, it's single party consent. Now I don't know. In New York, that's how it is.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is in Arizona or if he was in another state while he was doing that, but he may be following the law, the letter of the law, even if he says, no, I'm not taping.
Right. But
depending on if it's single or double party consent.
Also then putting it out and harassing someone with it. You know, the authorities and police and we're not in a jungle where you can say and do what you want.
No, I know. But now, if you want this...
As far as the tape, I'm basically just talking out of frustration and anger. I have too much self-respect and class to do that about his mother and his sister and all this. But he should. What kind of man would do what he did? What kind of fuck animal would do what he did to my wife?
I think it was maybe, like I said, maybe it was more of a reaction. Because you did drop a dime on the fucking guy with the cops, you called the cops on him, and
yeah, and I gave so much information about this Rodriguez and all this stuff. So I'll show you how much how smart John is. Just give it time.
All right. Well, it seems that you're gonna do whatever you got to do. I just to me, if you already
did the lot. I'm going to stay with it. But, everyone knows his sister's name is Christina and his mom's... It's not a big deal. I
didn't know before... Rob, I didn't know before this interview. I never... And if I did hear it before, I didn't retain it. It wasn't information I needed to keep in my head.
People sent me stuff on it. I have a bunch of all the pictures of his mom, his dad, his niece. I didn't release these. I would not do that. I would not do that because I was told not to, and I'm not that type. I don't do that. If I want to say something or do something, I'll do it say it to his face or whatever it is. But what he's, why would he bring my wife into that? And why, let me tell you too, his father, Alan Brody, he is Syrian, okay? And he was in the military and he is Muslim. And John did tell me that. Why John so upset? That's the first thing John asked me when he called me is what religion I am. Okay, and then he told me his dad was and his mom's Lebanese Christian.
I was told that John's dad was never in the Syrian military, but I have no independent knowledge either way, obviously.
Yeah, who cares? Who cares? But now, what I don't like, too, is his dad's 65 now, okay? His dad, Alan, told him he was happy for John. He said, "You're going to drive this guy insane." No, I'm too strong-minded. No, I've been through a lot in life.
You should know there's a real good chance you're nuts.
Tell his dad, Alan Brody, to keep his mouth shut. He's not going to drive me insane, okay?
I just don't like the fact that you're pointing your gun in sideways directions.
Isn't he doing that? But I'm not breaking the law. I'm just telling you how
he
I feel
did do that, yes, and you got back at him by pressing charges or whatever, how else you want to define that. So that's where you should leave it. Leave it at that.
I hope it's going to be more than just me than harassing it. You're going to see what this guy has going on.
Okay. I guess I got one more name to throw at you, and I was pleasantly surprised to see you guys did an Instagram live together and were happy. Grizzly Jr., what happened with that? First you didn't like him, then you liked him. The Bloat Lord, the kid from Denmark with the glasses.
He told you I was going to help him, right?
I saw a little clip that you guys were on Instagram live together, but at first you didn't like him, I heard.
Yeah, because he was making videos of me. He was making videos calling me Big Blob.
But he jokes around with everybody. He breaks balls. That's his shtick,
Well, also too is, we have all the information on him too. Would he like us to put it out and all that? I'm not going to do it because he hasn't brought my family into it.
No, but it looks like you guys were having a nice chat together on Instagram, which was cool.
Well, I thought I was until he came on and started telling you, like, he acted like he's my best friend and all that. Then he made some other videos and saying, acted, and I thought it was funny because he looks so, like, stupid. He's not a fitness guy, is he?
No, I think he's just into this whole Genova stuff and, in the piss, as they like to say, Lake Cresva and all of this. I think he's just one of those guys, and I find it fucking entertaining as hell, so I watch the shit.
Coming on and saying, like, and then he's like, oh, one more thing. He's like this, Big Rob, 1%, just acting so stupid. You know what I mean?
He's just goofing around. It's nothing serious with him. It's just you got to take it with a smile.
I know that. I know but would he do that to my face? If he would do it to my face, then I accept it. He could do. I have people approaching me a lot, telling me, "Oh, you're Big Rob Fitness and all that." In gas stations, when I go to gas stations.
You have a fan club out there, it sounds like.
Yeah, I do. I'm very well known. It's cool, and hopefully it'll be positive because I started this channel to be positive.
Yes, I told you last time, I always thought you had good intentions when you did things.
I had a good message at the end of the video, right? And you stuck up for me. You said this guy's outfeated homeless.
I think you got in over your head a little bit, though, because you didn't realize the trolls with the damage that they can do.
They knew nothing about this. I knew nothing about this, Joseph.
Yeah.
Joel, and then, but the thing is, I've always done the Robbie thing, and I was doing it.
Yeah, I understand.
And they messed it up.
Yeah. Now what happened with the King Robby thing again? Remind me. I don't know.
King Robby, I was training him.
Yes.
I had others before in my video, 3 former friends that were working out with me. Okay? So they were no longer in the videos and all that, and, they just wanted to do it their way. Okay? So I got them out of there, and I started doing the Robby, and people really started liking them.
Yeah. And how old is he? Is he like 12 or something? How old's Robby?
19, 20.
He's 19?
Yeah, that's why when people say stuff.
He looks like a little kid. I thought he was 12, 13 years of age.
Yeah, no. He's older.
Okay,
Joe.
all right.
Robbie's around. He graduated high school 2 years ago.
Okay, and he's got Down syndrome, I'm assuming.
Yeah, his mom has stage 4 terminal cancer. I've known him since a baby.
You're so small. I used to tongue your backside.
Shut the fuck up.
Your little feet would go kicking like you were swimming. Mom, I would go, shh, quiet. I'm going to tell your mother you were smoking.
Okay,
wow. So what happened? So you guys were friendly and you were helping him in the gym and stuff, and it seemed like it was a nice thing. So what happened? What made it bad?
Okay. What happened there is they went one day, we're walking upstairs, getting ready to film workout. A lot of the workouts I didn't film, by the way.
Okay.
Now I'm out feeding homeless, and I'm not filming them because people are saying on YouTube, oh, he wants it. I've been doing this for 30 years off camera.
Okay, all right.
So the Robby thing is one day we're walking upstairs. This is exactly what happened. His dad was in the locker room. I said, is Robby here? He said, oh, yeah. I said, good. I'm going to train him and all that. Walking upstairs, and he said, Robert. I said, yeah, Robby. He goes, no filming this. No problem, Robby. We're going to just work out. I went to his mom, and I told her. I said, Robby said no filming. Is that what you want? They've always known I filmed him and all that. I would never do. His mom used to tape us, and she used to take pictures and all that.
Okay.
And there, even the trainers there and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So his mom, I went up there. She said, yeah. She said some people came up to me and said that they're leaving negative comments on the comments about Robby. And before I told her people will do this, she said, yeah, when he was in the news, Channel 4 News, when he scored the touchdown.
Yes,
they let him score the touchdown.
Yeah. No, I remember seeing that online when it happened. I thought it was fucking great that the teams did that.
He's a great kid too. I haven't seen him. So his mom said, yeah, just keep him out there. Some people came up to me and they're writing all these negative comments and gross whatever. I said, no problem. So I went up to my friend at the time. I told him, why did he said, no, the other two did it. He said, I wasn't here that day. I said, really? Okay. So he said,
what other two? What do you?
Susie and John. Okay, Susie and John. They were training with me. So Susie was an employee at Lifetime Fitness.
Okay.
All right, and Susie went up to. Susie used to take away my phone and say, "Oh, no filming," and the guys, whatever. I don't even want to mention. They don't want to. They want you to tape them only this time and that time. I don't want someone doing that. She'd take my phone away. And then she started asking me to go pole dancing and to come in the hot tub with her. She's older than me. She's just getting divorced. So she's the one. I went to Justin. He said those two went to Robby's mom and told him that people are writing all these comments.
Were they writing them? It's on your videos.
Yes,
you would know.
They still do.
So they were writing stupid things.
Oh, stupid thing. They say they can't wait till his mom dies so I can take advantage of them. And
all right, so obviously people write fucked up shit when they're under assumed names.
If it was my son, I don't blame his mom. Now,
that I can understand. She said, I don't want him reading that and feeling shitty over it. Yeah. All right, so why did they have to take your phone? You agreed. I'm not going to, did you try to sneak a video?
No. The lady was just training with me. She used to train with me just for fun. She would just take my phone whenever I was filming. Just to, she's very controlling. That's the truth. It was me and the two other guys and her, and she was much older than us. She thought that she's like a mother to us.
Okay.
And I think she was, I don't know if she was upset she wasn't on it or she felt like, this YouTube is just trouble. Okay. So I went to the general manager, which her name is Sherry Berry. She doesn't know me. All the trainers there, all the managers, district, regional, whatever, they know, and they said, whenever Robert wants to tape, make sure you do. Because Channel 4 has called me to come film me and Robby up there.
Okay.
And his mother wasn't there, so we didn't end up doing it. They said, just as long as you mention you're at Lifetime Fitness and keep others out of the video.
Okay.
So I went to Sherry Berry, and I told her, I said,
Sherry Berry, her name is?
Yeah, that's the one they started,
Sherry's Berries.
Yeah. So, Joe, I went up to her and I told her, Susie, doing this and she's bothering me and I'm married and this and that. I've been married 16 years. I love my wife to death. She's a wonderful mother, wonderful mother, wife, everything.
Yeah.
She means the world to me. And that's why I'm not happy with what Brody did. So I went up to her and I told her, she said, oh, yeah, that's not acceptable, what she does outside of here. But, I don't want her, bothering you. And I told her she took my phone away. She's like, we're going to take care of it. Next day I come in, I see my friend in the locker room. And, we had some words. I said, why did you let them do that? He said, well, Susie did it. And then John went with her and she told Robby's. But I said, they could have came and told me and told me how to block the comments.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you could. Yeah, you could disable them. Sure.
So they didn't do that, John or Joe. And then with so I leave there. I said, after he talked to me, he said, "Do you want a lady scared of you?" Susie was the lady. I said, "No, I don't want no lady." So I went up to Sherry Berry. I said, "Don't worry. There was something with YouTube, and don't worry about her, asking me to put whatever. We're friends. We'll work things out." I leave. I get a call from corporate, and they tell me, "We took away your membership." I said, "Oh, how long?" "For good. And your families." I'm like, "What? Why?" They go, "We just did." They didn't even tell me why, which it was either the lady went and was friends with her, or Sherry Berry didn't know me and that I was allowed to tape in there, or I was training for Robby, which is a liability, because I was training him for free. I never took a penny from him. I would buy him stuff. I bought him hoodies and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I would dare charge him. I never tried to charge anyone. So that's what happened there. The corporate called me and told me, that we're kicking you guys out and all that.
But how did the older lady with the pole dancing and the other people, how did they get involved with the Robby thing? So by them just saying something that was true, that the comments were bad about the kid and all of that. So, but how did that affect you and Robby's relationship? These other people are really outsiders.
Yeah, I'll tell you how it happened. Because then, when I got kicked out of there, I texted his mom. I said, "Have him come to my other gym. I'll even pay for the membership. I want to continue training him off camera."
Okay. Yeah.
His mom never responded. I don't know if she's still alive. I hope to God she is. She never responded, so I left him alone. Once someone doesn't respond or tells you leave him alone, his mom never told me anything. She respects me and likes me too much. She knows the heart I have.
So you never seen him or heard back from him or any of his family members since your membership got yanked?
That's it. That was it.
So it really had nothing to do with what you were doing with Robby. It was more of this other lady, it seems like.
Yeah, she's the one that did that. Because all the trainers they were in my videos. I used to tell the trainers, any way I could help you guys if you want to advertise in this. And they did classes. As you could see, one of the videos, they filmed a class, and it's on my YouTube. Uh-huh. So, that's why someone like Robby or Jason that has a little bit autistic, I wouldn't bother him or his mother or anyone like that. I'm not a bully. I'm against bullying. And that's why a lot of my channel was about, when I first started, was about substance abuse. I would do some things like where I was robbing my house. You've probably seen that. Mm-hmm. But I try to get my point across. Maybe sometimes people think in a silly way through a superhero outfit or whatever it is.
Yeah, okay.
So all my videos were supposed to be good videos and all that, Joe. And then what happened is you get into it with this guy and that guy, and then Jason came along, and I didn't know Jason. I didn't know that Jason knew what he was doing, and Jason tried to get money out of me. And Jason, once you get involved with him, you're screwed.
Oh, come on, that's a little over the top.
What's that?
You could control that, though. You don't let it get out of control. Jason and I know he likes to ask when people could loan him money and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I understand that.
All you do is say no. Okay.
Exactly. That's what I do.
Yeah. So another thing is, Joe, when I do the box or the pizza and all that, I'm not crazy, Joe.
He's crazy as mad as a hatter. What difference does it make? A long time ago, being crazy meant something. Nowadays, everybody's crazy.
I'm joking. I'm playing along with them.
No, I know, and it does seem to me that you have a sense of humor at times, and other times you don't, which everybody is entitled to turn it on and off. But it seems like you get into a lot of little battles with a whole bunch of different people.
And exactly. And the thing is, because once I think that people see, and even I have to kind of avoid some people, because once they talk to me, they see wow, this guy's really caring, he's giving all that. When I feel someone's taking advantage of me or feels, they have power over me or some bother my friends or family, I kind of snap. Okay, and that's why, even with the, that's how I am. I understand. I'm easygoing. I'm a joker, but if someone really sets me off, I get upset.
Yeah.
I want my supporters, viewers, subscribers, anyone, the Delray Misfits, anyone I've ever had issues with, I apologize.
I'm sorry.
I want this to be positive, but I felt I was getting ganged up on by a lot of people, by the Misfits, by John, by others. That's why I had so many battles.
Yeah, it just seems that the beefs, you gotta. If you have a beef, it's no need to take another guy's side to see if he can pit against. I mean, I just think that'll save you a lot of aggravation. You must have agita some nights.
Just to learn something about myself, how do you feel like I was getting two against each other? Give me an example. I'm asking you.
I understand. I mean, I just think like what you said, like, not against each other. I mean, you're against one of the guys and then you're trying to be buddies with somebody else in the same group. I think it's now you're kind of making them choose sides in a way.
No, I never think like that. You mean like with the Brad and me and
Brad and Jay and even I
don't think
Johnny was involved with the Misfits and you were against Johnny when he was doing stuff. It seems like you there's always something going on with you that I think that you're probably not well served for that. You're probably better off having things going easy.
Yeah, for sure. No one wants any headaches, but I feel that John was concerned that I was building a good relationship with the Misfits, and that's why he came on that day trying to embarrass me.
I don't think that doesn't affect Johnny in any way. If you and the Misfits have a good relationship, I think it might even benefit him, if you ask me.
Like
if he's filming and doing things with them, then he has an extra character. You're another guy that's involved with it. It's more people for him to film and do cool videos with.
Yeah, I've offered him this, Joe, and he should have did this.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
I've offered him to come stay with me. I told him you should do a documentary on the Middle Eastern people because Dearborn, Michigan has a big population of Arab Americans.
Oh, really? Okay.
You never knew that? I want you to know.
I really don't. It's
all Middle Eastern, right? And Dearborn first started with Italian and Polish.
Okay.
Then Middle Eastern came in. And
then all the Guineas moved. Then we're out of here.
The Iraqis came in, so the Lebanese ran off towards Dearborn Heights.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's all Middle Eastern food. So I've offered his parents to come stay with us. And I want to just tell you this. One day he called his parents. He's like, who's on the phone? Who's on the phone? And they're like, yeah, his dad. His dad was really nice, by the way.
You said that last time, actually.
Yeah,
I remember
he's like,
that.
It's Big Rob. And he's like, I like your comedy and all that. But, my family said, don't do that comedy. People take it wrong with the superhero. But I was trying to get kids' attention and others.
I hear you. I always thought that you meant well what you did. A lot of people just, people like to break balls and they go crazy sometimes, and sometimes it's hard to deal with. But that's all. I just why don't you throw some plugs out there with your YouTube, your Instagram. It's all Big Rob Fitness, right? And Instagram, you have _ in between the words.
Yes.
Okay, and your YouTube is Big Rob Fitness straight across.
3 words, Big Rob Fitness. I told you I want to get my own gym, something small, not very expensive, in a nice, not in a great area, a hardcore gym where we could film, have fun. I like to train like autistic kids, Down syndrome kids, and maybe even have people just train there. Just do it for fun. So
I hear you. Well, you know what? When you have your grand opening, I'll come on down and we'll do a show from there live. What do you say?
If I open it, of course, I would love to have you.
I would like to do that. Rob, I want to thank you very much for joining myself here on MSTV. I'm sure that we'll get plenty of comments and we'll enjoy the ments, as they say in the Genova-verse.
Yes. Always a pleasure, Joe. I thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Rob. Take care.
Okay.
Crystal Wildfyre Anthony. Today I want to talk to you guys about porn. Jack off material. So, porn, me having sex completely naked. I watch porn. My husband watches jack off material, porn. I am all for it. Honestly, get paid to have sex with somebody for everybody to see. It's out there, guys. Do it. Girl on girl porn, girl and guy porn, having sex with men on videos, whatever. I am willing to listen to business deals. I would love to do videos like that. If you guys know somebody with deep pockets, I'm always open. Sex with men, porn, hard and long, a lot. And put it out there for free for the whole world to see. Wildfyre out there banging guys on video. I'm not gonna lie. Thanks guys for stopping in.
How do I motivate myself? I start off really well, I start making some progress, something happens in my life, and I lose motivation. Well, that doesn't make sense to me because motivation isn't anything tangible. Motivation doesn't even exist. I don't know anybody who's motivated. The only thing I know is people who act. You can't expect to have some magic influx of motivation. It doesn't happen. We're humans. We're emotional. We have highs and we have lows. We have medium days. It rains, it's sunny. We have to act regardless. Motivation is an emotion. Motivation is nothing that we can grab onto. There's no motivational switch. So there's inspiration. You can see something and get inspired. You can listen to somebody and get inspired. Heck, maybe even this video will inspire you a little bit to think differently. So the best way I can define motivation is through action steps. And the way that we define what action steps we take is through goal setting. The most successful people I know, the most successful people in history, the most successful athletes all do the same thing. They set goals for themselves. And then they keep themselves accountable through a long series of action steps. That action step might be as simple as what time the alarm goes off first thing in the morning and their day begins. That's an action. How many of these positive actions can you stack together to build you to where you want to be, regardless of what your personal goal is? Motivation comes from action. Motivation is action. You need to act. No matter how you feel, regardless of what happens. I don't care what's happening in the world. If you want to be successful, if you want to achieve your goals, you must act. Think about you. Think about your day. Think about your life. Think about all the things that you've wanted to achieve. Have you written those down? Have you set that clear goal? Have you set a date in which you'll achieve that goal? Have you defined a clear list of action steps to allow you to get to that goal? We can only ask for you to do what you can do with what you currently have. And each time you act, you become more capable. Each time you act, you learn, you acquire valuable experience, valuable knowledge. We all have the same BS, we all have the same worries, we all have the same, ebb and flow of emotion. And I talk about emotion quite a bit because we're emotional beings. And most of the time, people allow their emotions to get in the way of their goals. Don't expect your goals to just be handed to you because they won't. Look around. What are you going to do to be better? What are you going to do to push yourself, to improve yourself? What are you going to do? And you can't wait for motivation, because if you're going to wait for motivation, I guarantee you it's not going to happen. There's no magic wand that's going to tap you on the head and immediately you're going to have motivation. The fulfillment comes, the confidence comes in the action, in the process, in the journey. Well, there's beauty in that. There's power in that. We need to understand that. But you need to have that destination in order to embark upon the journey. That's what this is about. That's what life is about. That's what your life is about. You must write down goals for today. Tiny, small little goals. But goals nonetheless. And the more you accomplish each of one of those tiny daily goals, the more capable you are of achieving any goal. Don't procrastinate on it. Don't wait for the right time, because there never will be. Right now is the right time. You know what your goal is. You probably have a list of them. Pick one.
That's all the time we have for this week's episode of MSTV. Be sure to check us out every week right here on our Muscle Sport TV YouTube channel, and all episodes are archived on musclesportmag.com. We will see you guys in 1 week.